Hey everybody, I am so excited to be doing this again. It's been a while since I got my video up last. I've managed to do 3 a week, but I've mostly been doing like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I don't think you guys are complaining. I don't think anybody's having a hard time with it. I think we're all just collectively glad that I'm doing something. And I know that you're rooting for me to just get more videos out there. So I'm not really worried about when they're coming out, but I think the 3 a week is what I'm really working at sticking to. And so I'm determined that I had to get this video filmed and put out today because it's Sunday. It's Easter Sunday, and honestly, I don't have anything planned for dinner. I have to get the kids all dressed because we're going out to an Easter concert later on. Right now I turned on the Jungle Book downstairs and they're all watching a show downstairs, and Richard's having a nap with Evie, so it's a good time for me to get on here and do this, but I didn't really have a direction of what I wanted to talk about today, and I just thought I would be open again about just how I'm doing and how things are, because I've been talking with people today, a lot of women that are local, a lot of mothers and people that are struggling with their own things, and people that have reached out and taken care of me and my family during hard times, and people that are really mentors to me that try to take care of their friends and their family and their community, and that just really go above and beyond and take care of other people, and that always seem happy and that always seem to have it together, even though I know that they struggle, they just are so strong. And so the point of all that is that I've been trying to keep those kind of people around me as much as I can, so that I can kind of glean that strength from them. And I guess before I go into anything else, I really have to say thank you guys so much for all of the sweet comments on my last video. I shared a letter that my sister had made for me that it was the last words that my late husband kind of said for me, that wrote for me before he died, and it was really a special thing for me and for her, and I wasn't ever planning on sharing it, but I really felt like it was something that I needed to do, and I'm really glad that I did now. I was scared pushing publish, and I waited a long time to do it because it's hard to publish stuff like that out there when there's people that don't know anything about you, that you know are gonna pull pieces apart and be cruel and not judge from like a wide perspective, but just from their little, tiny perspective, and so I was afraid of the things I would maybe read about it or think people would say, but I just thought I needed to just let you guys see another layer of me, and I'm just really glad I did, because so many of you shared similar sort of experiences in your own family and struggles you guys have been dealing with, and I feel like I've gotten to know many of you better, and I see your screen names and your photos, and I recognize you, and I remember your stories, and I've known some of you guys on here for years, and so it just means a lot, and I feel like we were able to bond, if that makes sense. So thank you so much for everything that you said. All those comments were just so supportive and just way more amazing than I could have ever asked for. So all the gushiness aside, thank you guys. But it's been a hard week. I mean, it's been a hard couple of years. But last week was, there's just all these milestones that are happening, and yesterday was it was the 15th of the month, and that was the day that my husband died 10 months ago, was the 15th, and so that was something I was focusing on a lot, and we went to go see his family and had a wonderful Easter picnic and Easter egg hunt, and it was great, and I love going over there, but it always, being around his family, it makes me feel stronger, it makes me feel closer to Martin, but it also is a reminder of how different things are now, and it's hard. It's important, but it's hard, and I just I've been up and down so much, and there are days I don't want anybody to worry about me. I have I have tons of people around me who care about me and are taking care of me, but I want to say that I have days where I look in the mirror and I feel strong and I feel beautiful and I feel tough and I feel like I can conquer so much, and I think back to all the things that I've overcome, and I feel like the future is just going to be good. Like no matter what's thrown at me, like I can do this. I have my family close by, I have my kids, and I have Richard, and I have in-laws and parents and friends and so many people around me that care about me, and all of you guys who support me and just shower me in love every day, and I see all of that, and I just feel feel wrapped up and tough. And then there are days when I don't feel like I'm making any sort of impact, and I don't feel like I have these voices in my head that just, you know, tell me that I don't mean anything and I don't matter, and I'm, you know, I have all these issues, and that people would be better off without me, and I know that is just so common. And I want to tell you that if you don't realize everybody goes through that. I get hundreds of emails a week from people that want to relate because I shared something that sparked something in them that they could relate to. And they're like, wait a second, you're kind of like me. And I'm like, I'm exactly like you. Like we have struggles and we have hard times, and nobody's life is perfect, not anybody. I don't care who you're looking at, like who you're reading about in the tabloids, or who you have in your neighborhood, or who you have in your church that you see that is just smiling and happy, and they have a great home, and they have beautiful kids and a great job. Like, they're still not, their life is not perfect. I guarantee you they have had struggles, and they've had sleepless nights, and they've had tears, and they've had, you know, heartache and like pain, and everybody goes through that. And whether it's, there are so many reasons why that can come about. And I just really feel like, again, I feel like when I share stuff like this, like it's mostly for me, and I've shared that a lot of times, but and this is for me too, for that version of Emily that kind of cowers in the corner and curls up on the couch sometimes. Like, you do make a difference, and you do matter, and you do have love, and you do have a lot of love to give, and people care about you. And I don't care how alone you feel, like, that's just not the case. You're not on your own, and there are, you know, there are millions of people in the world who feel exactly like you do, probably right at that moment. And just, not that you can connect with everybody and have like this big group conversation. You know, you might still feel you might still feel very much on your own, but I guess I'm just trying to say that, again, for me, for myself, when those times come, just think about other people that are doing the same things and feeling the same way, and just think about the fact that you're not on your own. And I guess some things that I try to do when I'm having low points like that, and I don't really want to go into a huge, you know, discussion about this, but it helps to have somebody that you can trust, somebody you can talk to, whether that's a parent or a friend or somebody. And if there's nobody, you know, close by that you can trust or that you feel like you can open up to, there are places online where you can search, where there are free people. There's this app I looked up a couple years ago, right after my husband was diagnosed, and it's called 7 Cups of Tea, and they address, it's a free app, and they address all these different sorts of depression and, you know, eating disorders. There's like every sort of struggle that you might have, and you can kind of tap on the issue that you're having, and there's people there that are all sharing their own experiences, and it's anonymous, but I was able to say, like, you guys, my husband was just diagnosed, and I had people there that were like, let's talk, and we were messaging back and forth, and they were offering comfort to me, a complete stranger. So I'm just wanting to let you know that you are not on your own, and you're trying your best, and that's why you feel like you're failing, because if you weren't trying in anything, there wouldn't be any failure, because you wouldn't be putting in effort, and there wouldn't be a chance of that not paying off. And so the fact that you're failing means that you're trying your hardest, and that's all you can do sometimes. Now, you don't need to apologize for not being perfect, because nobody is. There's no such thing as perfect. Not anybody on the planet has a perfect life. I don't know the aim of this video. I don't know what I'll call it. I wanted to say thank you to you guys. I wanted to just let you know that I'm having a hard time, but I'm also doing really well, and the kids are happy, and I see friends and family often, and things are doing well, and you know, right now I'm feeling like I'm catching up, and like things are good, and even though that'll probably change in the next hour, that's okay. And so I hope you guys are having an awesome Easter Sunday, and I'm going to get this published as soon as I can. I will probably need to go get dressed and get the kids dressed, and we're going to head out to go see some family. They're doing a concert, so that'll be fun. But I just wanted to get this out there. Again, I hope that these kinds of rambly videos are okay. This is more like a vlog, I guess, than there's not really a topic to this sort of video. But I hope that it's okay that I just kind of share what I'm thinking about and feeling about, because I just feel like I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So, okay, go ahead. Here. You see those guys? Can you say hi? What's your name?
John.
John what?
John Miles.
John Miles?
No, John Miles.
John Miles. What's your middle name?
John Robert.
John Robert Miles. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so that's all. I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any input for others or for me, just about what helps you when you're feeling on your own, and what helps you to feel stronger and more motivated and things like that, I'd love for you guys to share some of that with us if you feel like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which should be tomorrow. Bye.